Welcome back, Honestman, Fallout 4, Survival. I'm here with Paladin Dance. We are on the East Coast, right near the Reverie satellite array, and we're going to be heading north up to Finch Farm. On our way, though, we are going to stop at the Reeb Marina, which is just over here. And fortunately, a radiation storm just blew through, like literally seconds ago, seconds before I started the recording. So the weather's clearing up for us. Now the marina here.
Hello, Eugene. Your brother Malcolm has prepared a surprise for you. Follow me.
Yeah, Eugene and Malcolm are brothers who found themselves at the marina. And at first it was great, but it very quickly turned to murder, as they could not stand each other. And these robots are going to attack us.
Good day to you. Mom, hello there.
Maybe not. What we really want is this magazine.
Nice.
Tesla. Energy weapons. Okay. Maybe we can just be on our way. So both times I've encountered this place, it has not worked appropriately. From what I read. This is kind of a fun place. There's a lot of little notes. Like here's a couple talking about how, one of the brothers slurps his coffee and just drives the other one insane to murder. So they both end up sabotaging their respective Mr. Handy robots to murder the other person on their birthday, which they're twins ostensibly, and they share the same birthday. And here's more notes. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. If you're playing through and you get a chance to come through here, I'd recommend reading the notes and getting the little backstory on these two guys. But yeah, both times I've come through, it hasn't actually worked. Because what's supposedly supposed to happen is that you come in, and maybe you actually have to be on the right day.
Good day to you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. What's supposed to happen is that you go into the kitchen, they sing happy birthday, and then they try to murder you. As we can see there, that's not what happened. And I don't know why. It didn't work on my first playthrough either, but the reason it didn't work on my first playthrough is because the Reeb Marina just turned into an absolute war zone, and one of the Mr. Handys was destroyed. So I think that pretty thoroughly broke it. But I don't know what was going on here that didn't work. Okay, a bit of a tactical error there. I didn't realize that the way that I needed to go was actually destroyed. This road, this bridge, has collapsed. But I already had some radiation going, so we just took a quick swim to get across. And now we should have our farm right here. A little sip while I'm here.
Abraham.
Hey, you! Oh, sorry. Thought you might be one of those forged maniacs, but you don't have the burns. A group of them took over the old Ironworks, and they'll shoot you just as soon as look at you.
To think, the Ironworks used to be such a nice place.
Look, I'm being serious here. These guys don't mess around. That bastard son of mine, Jake, snuck out in the middle of the night to join them. He grabbed my granddad's old sword. It's the closest thing I've got to an heirloom. If you really are with the Minutemen, and you want to help, well, it would mean a lot to me if you could get that sword back.
You want me to take a knife from a gunfight? Oh, this is a whole new level of stupid, even for me.
You're doing me a big favor, and I'll make it up to you as best as I can.
Okay. Retrieve Abraham's sword. On it. We got Abigail here.
Excuse me. I heard you talking with Abraham. Did he even mention our son? I wasn't listening that closely to his rambling.
Yeah, that sounds like Abe. The two of them were at it again, and Jake must have taken off to that Ironworks like he was going on about.
Don't bring it up to Abraham. But if you find my boy, you bring him home. I'll get the two of them sorted out.
Okay, so we've got some family drama at the Finch farm, apparently. Abraham didn't mention the son, really just wanted... Well, I guess he did mention the son, but he wanted the sword. So the quest is to get the sword. But the wife, Abigail, she wants me to get the son. So we'll see how much of a pickle he's gotten himself into up here. Fortunately, it's just up the road, so this is going to be quick. Well, getting there is going to be quick. We'll see about the rest. Yeah, Doc Weathers is coming up around there. That's going to be a hell of a distraction.
Someone's out there! What the? Ah, you sorry ass.
Oh crap, he's throwing a Molotov. Holy cow. Just got a flamethrower. Don't like... God. Just enough AP to turn and face him and fire. Wow, what a bunch of jerks. Yeah, they're fighting Doc on the other side now. Ton of gunfire. We gotta help him. I think he's invincible, but regardless.
What the?
Did you take care of him? Where's Doc? Yeah, he was pulling back for a grenade there. You could see it drop. Yeah, I had to secure the kill. Alright, that's a bit of a distraction, though. How in the world do you get up there? Opposite side, looks like.
Use everything you've got!
Alright, this is just getting ridiculous. I hit him right in the hip. Okay, minor distraction here. Can I get up here? Oh, I can. Nope, they're not going to let me get up there. Unless I get here. Yep. There we go. Where is he, Dance? I don't see him. There we go. Teamwork. Run the flank. Okay, we just had to use the terminal there to lower the crane. Here's our bridge.
What?
Ooh, looks like she has a missile launcher, a Fat Man. Yeah, it was a Fat Man. Awesome. Okay, so... And that's absolutely awful. Great. The whole reason I ran up here. But in any case, me and Dance are going to do what we do and then get back to the Ironworks. Okay, so we're back at the Ironworks now. We were able to find a bed up there, so that's good. We saved, and we found some grilled radstag. Or we found some radstag, and then we grilled it up. So that is all good stuff, because my carry weight is through the roof now. Dance is full up. I'm full up, or I'm over normal capacity at least. Let's just spotlight control. So yeah, I'm living on the grilled radstag right now. Oh, and for level up that we picked up there, I'm really not sure where to go here. I feel like we're firmly into quality of life territory here, perhaps. I think I'm going to go strength. I like the addition of carry weight, but I think my end game here, if you will, is steady aim. Because look, we can see how how big this aim box is when I'm moving with the combat rifle. And even when I'm standing still, that doesn't inspire confidence. Now, hopefully I'm never in that situation where I need to hip fire. But, I mean, look, again, we're really splitting hairs at this point in the progression. We're really just trying to squeeze any value we can at this point. And certainly I still need to push into Lone Wanderer. But I don't think yet. I don't think just yet. So yeah, we're quality of life territory. I'm going to do one more Pip and Strength. We're going to go Strength 5. There we go. I was going to say it's way too quiet. I really felt like I had him dead to rights there. This one's got a flamer. $150 XP for that one.
Oh, I know you're here. These raiders have become annoyingly resourceful. We'll have to put a stop to that.
Oh, we will dance. We absolutely will.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you? It turned up. Sure turned up. Yeah, I'm not confident that lower floor is clear, but we gotta go high ground. Take the high ground or the high ground will take you. Utility, Protectron. I think we passed our door back there, but again, I gotta secure the high ground first. If one of these guys gets the drop on us with like a flamer or something, we could be in serious trouble. Okay, we just went full circle. How about this? Nice mounted Brahmin head. It's classy. Next to the human heads.
I'd advise against breathing in these fumes. They smell awful.
They just come up here to party or what? Blast furnace. Okay, certainly that's... And this goes to the roof. Okay, me and Dance are going to do a sweep of this area first, and then we're heading into the blast furnace. Okay, so the big guy's going to want to talk to us.
Hey,
Need something? If you have a moment, I have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Sure.
Honestly, I don't even know where to begin. There's so much I wanted to say.
Easy. You might blow a gasket or something.
If you can put my synthetic nature aside for a moment, maybe you'll understand what I'm trying to tell you. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. But since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
You were a Brotherhood soldier, Dance. No fear, remember?
I was a soldier. Now I'm just a soulless machine. Don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from me and my world turned upside down. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your husband, your son. They were living, breathing humans
Oh,
who
they're
loved you
fake.
and cared for you.
They're all
Those sons of
fake.
bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
What you do about it, Dance, is you burn the Institute to the ground, just like I'm gonna do.
Hey, snap out of it, Dance. Self-pity is just gonna make things worse.
Is it? I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need to come to terms with everything I've lost and everything I've gained, which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an anomaly in my programming. After all, I'm not really human. But whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
It's because we're both synths, Dance.
I feel the same way, Dance. I'm only hoping it's more than just friendship.
Are you saying you're in love with me? This doesn't make any sense. After everything the Brotherhood taught you, how could you be in love with, well, a machine?
If you were just a machine, would we even be having this conversation?
I don't know. I'm not certain what the Institute embedded into my brain to handle things like this. If I was human, wouldn't this be a hell of a lot easier?
I don't care what I was taught. You're more important to me than any of that.
I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect our conversation to lead to this. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're going to have to be patient with me. Coming to terms with these, well, human feelings is gonna be a very difficult journey. But if we can tackle those obstacles together, I think that this relationship could last a very long time.
We go know your enemy. Which I think is worth the wait, because this is a very good perk. Plus 20% damage against ghouls, super mutants, and synths. The ghouls one, maybe you're not going to get a ton of value, but super mutants, that's really nice. And potentially synths as well, also nice. So, great one. I think that's the last of the tier 1 perks. But I'll have to double check my cheat sheet. But yeah, there we go. Maxed out Dance. Okay, so we're finally ready to go into the blast furnace. I swapped out one big guy for another big guy, and I don't think that's going to bode well for whoever's on the other side of this door. But let's find out.
Help! If she tries to leave, kill her. You must be pretty strong to make it here.
Oh, were those your guys? I thought they were just trying to throw me a barbecue.
Huh? Like your style, stranger. Been a while since anyone had the guts to talk to me like that. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
They're gonna kill me.
But I brought everything you asked for. Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be waiting outside the Commonwealth.
These people aren't even a threat to us. Prove to me that you can kill. It's him or you.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
Can we move this along? I've got places to be.
Please, let me go.
I just wanted to provide for my family. I don't know if I can do this.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well, it's over. 1, 2.
Gonna be sick.
All right. There we go. Free the prisoner.
Hey there.
Help!
What do you think, Strong? How about you, Mr. Raider? You want to live the Raider life.
Hey there.
Wait, I'm sorry. I messed up. I panicked.
What were you doing with those guys anyway?
Yeah. Well, just...
I thought we'd be raiding outside of the Commonwealth, and that if I joined them, I could provide for my family.
I don't know. God, my dad's right. I'm such an idiot.
Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends. I know I've got no right to ask, but I bet if you're there to explain, things with my dad would go easy. I bet if you bring my great-granddad's sword, he'll make it... I'll wait for you by the...
Yeah, another one of your brilliant plans, Jake? I don't think so. He thought they were going to be raiding outside the Commonwealth, because that makes it better. That makes it cool. Then you can do it. As long as you're not killing the people that live directly next to you, then it's okay. Alright. That taken care of. We can come up here.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we have Worthless Magazine, build statues, whatever.
Why look at words? What they tell you.
Nothing strong. The book is useless.
Yes.
Explosives. Shish kebab sword. That's the sword. That's the heirloom. Alright. Me and Strong are gonna pick up a little bit and then get out of here.
Any luck finding my granddad's sword?
I've got it right here.
You do? Well, that's good. You, did you... What happened with Jake?
He's dead. That's what happens to raiders.
God damn. I'd hoped he'd come around when he realized what that life meant, but here's something for your help. I know this wasn't really Minutemen business, but I'm still mighty grateful. You can count on my help down the line. Keep the sword. Gotta move on. And it'll just remind us of him.
Mission accomplished, Strong. Let's go. Okay, so now we're over at Green Top Nursery, which isn't terribly far from where we just left. It's just a short hike here to the northwest from Finch Farm. Past Listing Station Bravo, where we got Dance back once upon a time. I think these folks are going to have some ghoul problems.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I already cleared that place out.
You did? That's a relief. It's been hard on everyone, having to keep looking over our shoulder all the time. Lady, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude and our support.
There we go. Easy peasy. I think what that would have been was the MedTech research facility. I think that has to be the ghoul facility that he's referring to. But yeah, so both of these we turn back into Preston, so we're going to jump back to Hangman's Alley.
What now?
Next mission. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Okay, back on the move here. This time I've switched over to X6. He's over there. He's really number one priority now. He's still top tier as far as I'm concerned. It's plus 20 energy resist. Which, hey, that's value. Can't really argue with that. Certainly this is the bottom end of what I would call top tier, but I would still say it's top tier. We are here at Big John Salvage, which is south side of Boston. And this is actually cleansing the Commonwealth from the Brotherhood, but I don't think we have to tell X6 that. I think he's just going to kill some super mutants. I'm also hoping to get a blood sample, which the Institute wants, from a strong super mutant. They've got a leader here that we have to kill for the quest, which I'm hoping will qualify. Maybe not, but that's what we're going to find out. A daytime approach does not favor us here. I'd really much rather be coming through at night. But we'll see how we do. Yeah, right there's his stupid head. There we go. Took out the leader at least. But there's a whole bunch of other uglies. And some goodies. Yeah, we need to... Let's cut down on the sight lines. We need to get close quarters here with these guys. If we were up on a perch, I think we're going to get swarmed. Let's just go guerrilla warfare here. Now, I switched it to strong back there because, yeah, this is a really bad place to be. I'm like right in the middle. I switched to strong back there because I didn't want to leave that mission like halfway through. Oh god, we didn't get him. I didn't want to leave that mission half done. And there's no upside for X6, but there's a bunch of upside for strong. So that was the reasoning there. Oh god. Here we go. That's not what we're after. I will say that both X6 and Strong, potentially others, but those are the two that I know about. Super annoying because they don't like vertibirds. I think there's another one on the other side of this. But yeah, they don't like vertibirds, so it's like, Jesus, I can't. In survival, that's functionally fast travel. So that is very annoying, but we'll have to just work around it. Having the Institute, however, is huge. Being able to fast travel, like legitimately fast travel. We're going to need that in a minute. Being able to legitimately fast travel is great. So... oh my god. So functionally speaking, what that ends up doing is you take a vertibird out wherever you're going, and then you can always fast travel back to the Institute to get home, and then you run Hangman's Alley as your home base. Works beautifully. Now, if you don't care about companions at all, oh my god. Couldn't shoot through the fence. There's a suicider there somewhere. If you don't care about companions at all, then just, hey, set up shop in the Institute. Right? Why not? Yeah, what are you seeing up there, X6? Oh my god. Really? I'm just getting murdered. But yeah, so certainly you have tons of options. What the hell happened there? Certainly you have tons of options if you don't care about companions. Or, you know, I mean, like in regular, when you can fast travel, you can do whatever you want. There's no real concerns. But strictly speaking, in survival, right, where it's limited, then you definitely want to have a hub with your companions. I suppose you don't need to. You could just go one by one instead of switching around like I do a little bit. Although I do try to do one at a time. That was the suicider. I guess that would work. But I just think the approach that I used, not to toot my own horn too much, but I think the approach that I used worked really well. Yeah, John Miller's terminal. So this is talking about he built his own sort of ghetto shelter under the scrapyard for his family. I think I figured out the generator/ventilation issues. All the supplies are stocked and ready. The only thing left to do is wait and hope we don't need to use it. I was telling Shane and Kimmy about the shelter, but how do you explain a bomb shelter to a 5- and 7-year-old? I just need them to know where it's at. So I tried to get them to repeat a rhyme, hoping that it would help it sink in. Quote, in the tipped over train behind Dad's shop, climb up above and drop in the top. End quote. They seem to like the rhyme. So he had a he had a problem with the air ventilation where if the generator shut off, the generator that we just turned on, if that shuts off, then it creates like this pneumatic seal with the lid, and you can't get out. You're just trapped. So, of course, what happened is they all rushed down there, and the generator shut off, and they were all stuck. And yeah, and you're not going to last forever. Eventually they die. Including the 2 little kids. Shit, that was a mistake. Oh, how did that not hit? There we go. Yeah, I've got a broken arm here. I can't fix it. I usually don't bring so many stim packs. And usually I collect a bunch, but super mutants don't really drop them. It's okay. We gotta figure it out. Yeah, here's the big guy. Warlord, he's got nothing. The other guy picked up his gun. No blood sample. There's a stim pack. Fix my frickin' arm. Here we go.
Excellent.
Bartering. How to run a successful vendor stand. So we get that, and then we are going to, I'm going to cut, and then we're going to go into the shelter. Okay, so now we're down inside the bunker under the scrapyard, which is able to be accessed because we started that generator, which means the hatch works. And yeah, here you see. And then the buried children. Of course, what we're here for. There's a railway rifle there. Which I don't know that we're going to use, but it's still a cool weapon. Safe key. We can go pick that lock. We don't need the safe key. And just some minor loot stuff. But I think that does it. Me and X6 are going to get out of here. Okay, so now we are back in the Institute with X6 for some Institute shenanigans. We picked up the House Divided quest quite a while ago, and I've just been waiting to do it with X6. So now is the time. Here we go.
In all my years, I've never seen anything like this. The sheer impertinence of it.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
That kind of insubordination can't be tolerated.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems.
Well, I'm sorry you've been inconvenienced, but solving personnel issues is part of an administrator's job.
It's one thing to protest, but this is going way too far.
Look, I can see that you're angry, but please, talk to them before resorting to more violent measures. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
I think there's actually going to be some resistance here in terms of turrets.
Hello?
No, synths. God, see... Put my dress on and everything. I gotta make a fuss.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr. Loken and I have resolved to stand our ground.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Synths, abort command override and resume normal function.
Okay.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm starting to get used to that.
I apologize. I won't doubt you again. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified.
Good decision. Those men could still have a lot to contribute. They just need to learn their lesson.
I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Okay, I think that's going to be a wrap. We did get a level up back there, so let's take care of that. I'm getting a little itchy, so I'm going to put it into Lone Wanderer. I think that... I feel like we're getting really close, and it's going to sneak up on us fast. And when we switch to dog meat, we're kind of going to want all 4 of these levels. So... And I'm not hurting for anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and bump 1 into Lone Wanderer. Just to get us going. But yeah, we got some good bumps with X6 there. I would have liked to have gone with more violent options, but obviously we're just trying to play to X6's affinity. He loved the probation option at the end there, so that's the play. But next time we're going to be doing more X6, and I'm going to be game planning what that looks like. Certainly we want to do that blood sample for Holden, and that's a trip south, the mark that they have on the map for that. So I think that's probably going to be part of the plan, and we'll see what else I can come up with. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised we haven't hit X6's first milestone already, because we did have him at Hangman's Alley for a while, just sort of passively picking up bumps from weapon upgrades. But in any case, that's the plan. Onward and upward. Thank you all so much. Please like, subscribe. Merry Abernathy and X688. We'll see you next time.